Well, it's just a few moments ago we heard 5 loud explosions.
3 to begin with.
That sounded like a fighter jet overhead.
Now at 10, a NATO official says an attack is underway after Russian President Vladimir Putin announced he ordered a military operation in eastern Ukraine. And he warned if other countries attempt to interfere, there will be consequences they have never seen. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Michelle McCormack.
And I'm Tom Zaleski. Brand new tonight at 10, the United Nations Security Council held an emergency meeting tonight after shelling killed 2 Ukraine soldiers and 1 civilian at the border with Russia. Ukraine's president appealed for peace in an emotional late-night address, and he said he had tried to call Putin, but the result was silence.
A 30-day state of emergency went into effect tonight in Ukraine. Local 5's Danielle Zulkowski spoke with some local experts on how it got to this point.
For many, the situation in Ukraine seems sudden and extreme, but local experts warn this has been brewing for years.
This conflict that's happening between Russians and Ukrainians is a conflict that's rising out of the collapse of the Soviet Union.
Sherman says the two groups are ethnically similar, and this conflict started to come to a head in 2014 when Russia annexed Crimea.
There were many Russians who demonstrated in favor of that. Just as there are many Ukrainians who are very unhappy.
That event started what Sherman called a war in the eastern part of Ukraine over the last 8 years that has already killed an estimated 14,000 people.
There's another argument here that the Russian government, right, is trying to also protect Russians in eastern Ukraine.
Professor Jordan Karsten, on the other hand, feels differently after participating in the 2014 protest demanding democracy, which ousted Ukraine's pro-Russian president.
It was a special thing to be a part of because what the people there wanted was to be a part of what they called being a normal country. They wanted to live where they had freedom and where they had opportunity. And where their government wasn't corrupt.
Karsten says he views this as a power grab from Putin.
For Vladimir Putin's Russia, they don't want Ukraine to be a pro-Western democracy that shows the people of Russia what kind of standard of living and what kind of lifestyle is possible in a country that doesn't have a kleptocratic dictator.
In Little Chute, Danielle Zulkowski, Local 5 News.
There have been local prayer vigils for the people of Ukraine and Russia, but organizers asked the media for privacy because of the tensions and emotions involved.